So yeah, hello everyone. So time to show you guys some new engines that I got today. Now before I show you these new engines, there's one thing I want to mention is that my aunt came over today to what I'm trying to say is that my aunt basically just stopped by today to see us for a bit. But she didn't stay long, but when she came over she surprised me with some more new Thomas things, and I'm always happy to get Thomas things. And one thing I should mention is that I always tell my family how grateful and thankful I am for them getting me things. Since like sin, I appreciate everything I get, and of course this is one of those times where I always make sure to say thank you. I figured I should mention that since yeah. Anyways, yeah. So like I said, these are the things that my aunt surprised me with today. So without further ado, I'm gonna show you them like usual. So the first item I'll be showing you today is the All Engines Go Carly, as you can see. Well, just All Engines Go Carly. So pretty much, yeah. One thing I should mention is that, according to my aunt, when she went to Walmart, I think it was yesterday. I can't remember. I can't remember when. My aunt didn't necessarily say when she went to Walmart, but according to my aunt, she said that before she went to the thrift store place, which she gets some Thomas stuff from me at a lot of times. She stopped at Walmart before going there. She said, and according to my aunt, she said that this was the last Carly that was there, and my aunt got it for me. Now, one thing I should mention is that I already have Carly, but it's nice having another one, since Carly was one of the characters I wanted to get another one of, and it's nice having another one. And another fun fact is that one of the previous times I went to Walmart, they had Carly there, like this Carly, but I was gonna get her then, but I didn't, and I got two other characters instead, which you saw in a previous video I should mention. But pretty much, yeah. Either way, it's finally nice to have another Carly, and yeah, like I said, I'll of course be turning this one into a custom. I don't know what yet, or yeah. Well, for right now, I probably won't turn her into a custom, but just like with all the other characters I get extras of, that's one of the reasons why I like to get them for extras, is for either customs or just to keep them as extras. You know what I'm saying? It's like kind of hard to say, but you get what I mean. Anyways, yeah, so that's the first item that I got. Anyways, yeah, let's move on. Anyways, yeah, sorry about that. Like I was saying, sorry about that. Before my camera got knocked over. Also, I'm sorry about that. But like I was saying, before I move on, well, that's what I was saying before the camera got knocked over. But anyways, yeah, let's move on. And yeah, anyways, yeah. The next item that I got today is it's a take and play thing, as you can see. Now this is another take and play thing that I got this year. One thing I should mention is that the first two take and play things I got was a take and play Thomas and a take and play James Center, which I've shown in previous ones, in previous videos. And then the other two take and play things I got, which was recently, I got two take and play track things, and I guess you could say this is another take and play thing. As you can see, well, of course, take and play. It's pretty much just a little set. It's one of those foldable sets, whatever you call it. And this is made weight. So yeah, I'll like I said, so I'll open it for you and I can show you guys. So this is basically all it is. It's just basically a little set. And one thing I should mention is, of course, that there's a little shed that you can put a character in, and like they can go on here, and of course they can go around. And yeah, that's all I'll say. And one thing I should mention is that over here on this side, there's another little place for the tracks, I guess. Like since I don't really use take and play that often, well, I'm a fan of take and play, but I just don't use it often, so I wouldn't know how to describe it. But that's the best way I can describe it. Overall, it's pretty cool. And yeah, another thing I should mention is that my aunt got this for me at Goodwill, so I think that's pretty cool. And yeah, either way, I like it. And yeah, anyways, yeah, let's move on to the next thing, the next item that I got. But yeah, hang on, give me a second. Sorry about that. I was just checking the time real quick, and let me fix my camera. So yeah, so there we go. Anyways, yeah, like I was saying, let's move on to the next item. The next item that I got today is James. Now, unfortunately, James Tender. I didn't get James Tender with this item. Like since keep in mind, my aunt was one that got these for me, and pretty much yeah, well, pretty much yeah, they were all in a bag. And like I said, and another thing I should mention is that I only got a couple items today, but that's fine. Like I said, I'm always happy to get Thomas things, no matter the amount. But you get what I mean. Like I said, you get what I mean. Anyways, yeah. So pretty much yeah. Even though I didn't get James's tender, that's fine. I do have some extra tenders that I got recently that didn't come with their engine that I could probably give one of them to James. I don't know, it's like kind of hard to say, but anyways, yeah. As you can see, here's James's face. This front of James, the side, the back, the other side, the top, and then the bottom. And then also one thing I should mention is that he does run. Like according to my aunt, there was batteries in him when she got him. And another thing I should mention is that there was hairs in his side rods when I got him. But don't worry, I was able to remove them easily. But yeah, but overall he does run well. And like I kind of forgot what my aunt also said. I can't remember if my aunt said that there was a tender with him or not. Either way, if there was, that's fine. If there wasn't, oh well. Like I said, if there was, I don't mind it, since I can always give James another tender, or I can make one for him. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. Like I said, overall, it's nice. It's just nice having another James. You know what I'm saying? Like I said. Anyways, yeah. So let's move on. Next album I'll show you today is another Trackmaster thing, and as you can see, it's just it's a simple red van, and this is, well, I can't remember which one this is. Like I said, for the red vans that I have, I can't remember which number this is now, but either way, it's nice having another one. Also, one thing I should mention is that these vans, well, this van in particular, would usually come with a Trackmaster 2 Thomas or Charlie. I remember they also came in, and I think Gator. I can't remember. Like I said, I'm pretty sure it was Gator accent that it also came with. But anyways, yeah, you get the point. Point is that, yeah, it's nice having another one. So yeah, so let me show you it. As you can see, this front, this side, the back, the other side, the top, and then the bottom. So yeah, so that's pretty cool. And yeah, like I said, I pretty much just gave this car to James to pull, since, like I said, pretty much, yeah, I just gave this car to James to pull, since, well, it's red, just like its tender, and of course, even though it may not be as tender, it gives him something to pull at least. Speaking of which, since these items didn't come in a box, I'll just be giving them a run for you, because why not? So pretty much, yeah, this is their run. So yeah, so that's pretty much, yeah, this is run, and of course, like usual, I'll put them back this way. So pretty much, yeah, that's James, and yeah, like I said, pretty much, yeah, let's move on to our next item. So our second to last item, like I said, the second to last item for this video is, well, it's another James, but this time it's in Adventures. So this is my, I can't remember which, like I said, this was yet another Adventures item that I got this year. Actually, I can't remember which number this is in particular, but either way, as you can see, it's James, and just like with the Trackmaster one, unfortunately, this James doesn't have a tender. But recently, like I said, recently I did get, like, pretty much, yeah, in a previous new engines video, I got a big bag of Thomas stuff, and in that bag of Thomas stuff was, well, 2 Adventures tenders, and since that means I can give one of them to James. Speaking of characters that don't have tenders, last year I got an Adventures Gordon at that thrift store place that I was talking about, that I talk about sometimes, that my aunt goes to, and last year I went with her 2 times, and hopefully this year I'll go with her. You know, like I said, you never know. But anyways, that's besides the point. The point is that one of those tenders I could probably give to James here, and then the other tender that I got, I could probably give to Gordon, which is something I might do, since I actually do have an adventure series planned, and since I actually got some adventures track recently, that could really help me. And since James, well, to be fair though, I already did have an adventure. I already did have an adventure with James, except it was the talking one. So either way, yeah, you get the point. Point is that, yeah, like, it's nice to have another James I could use for that series, and at least this way I could give James a tender at least for that. Anyways, that's besides the point. Point is that, yeah, as you can see, this is a regular James, even though the talking one was, well, technically regular. It's just was talking. But anyways, yeah, you get the point. Anyways, yeah, let me show you this James. So as you saw, that was the front. There's the side, the back, the other side, the top, and then the bottom. Either way, it's nice to have another adventures item. So yeah, so that's pretty cool. Anyways, so yeah, so last but not least, our final item for this video. So like I said, the final item for this video is, what's another My Busy Books character. But as you can see, this is James. I almost said James. Mavis. That's Mavis. My bad. Sorry. Like I said, I don't know why I accidentally called her James by mistake. But anyways, yeah, as you can see, this is Mavis. But yeah, like I said, one thing I should mention is that recently in one of my new engines videos that I'm talking about, I actually did get some My Busy Books characters, and Mavis happened to be one of them. So needless to say, I got another My Busy Books Mavis now, but that's fine. I don't mind. Like I said, it's nice to have another one. Since to be fair, though, the My Busy Books characters are pretty cool. Like I said, I feel like they're a unique brand or a line of merchandise. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you say. So, anyways, yeah. Let me show you Mavis. So as you can see, there's her face, the side, the back, the other side, the top, and then the bottom. But needless to say, that's pretty cool. So that's pretty much all the items I got today. As you can see, I got 6 items total. But pretty much, yeah. One thing I want to mention before I end this video is that, like I said, I don't know if I mentioned this, but this item my aunt got for me at Goodwill. I figured I should mention that again. And another thing I should mention is that, like I said, one thing I want to mention about Carly real quick is that it turns out that my aunt actually thought that Carly was salty, but I told my aunt no, Carly's not salty. But speaking of salty, I do plan to get the motorized all engines go salty soon. So hopefully I'll be able to get them soon, along with the other characters that I'm missing. But I figured I should mention that. Anyways, one last thing I should mention before in this video is, well, there's 2 things I want to mention. First thing is, I'm sorry if I accidentally got my words mixed up. And second thing is, I'm sorry if I accidentally said something bad by mistake. Anyways, so yeah, that's pretty much all I want to say. So anyways, yeah, thanks for watching, and bye everyone. Bye.